Magma here, and today I will be profiling Greninja BREAK and teaching you some card tricks, and not like the pick a card, any card. Oh look, is this your card? Not those kind. Let me fix my mat. Sorry. Not those kind of card tricks like you'll see a lot of competitive players doing like that and stuff like that. Those kinds of things. And also I want to wish you all who are watching this a Happy New Year's, because I recorded the Gardevoir video before New Year's, and yeah, also it won Dallas. Not the exact list, but a pretty similar list, so hooray for Mecha Guardy. But anyway, here's my Greninja BREAK list. For Talonflame, this is really good for setting up, and I think that the Talonflame version is better because it's slower, but you can set up faster, if that makes any sense. Like, the games usually take longer if you're playing Talonflame, but I feel like you get set up faster, and you're more likely to set up if you have Talonflame. And it's kind of a pain in the butt, because if you don't start with it, then you have 4 dead cards, and even if you do start with it, you have 3 dead cards. But I think it's fine, to be honest. Because there's a lot of cards that you don't really want to discard with Ultra Ball or Sycamore, so it kind of helps with that. But yeah, I play the Talonflame version. Next, 3 Froakie. Only 3 because you want to start with Talonflame more than you want to start with Froakie. But you still want to be able to play Froakie if you need to. So yeah, you basically, if you have all Froakies prized, you're screwed. But even if you have 1, you're fine, because 4 Frogadier. What this does is, when you attack, you can search your deck for up to 3 Frogadier and put them up directly on your bench. So, but the way you lose this matchup is if you have a bunch of Frogadiers prized. Like, I played a game where I had 1 Frogadier on the field, 1 in hand, and 2 prized. So, yeah. But you always want to have your Frogadier be in the deck, except for 1 on the field, until you have them out on the field. And then you evolve them, and I love how it is on the bench, so then you can evolve next turn with 4 Greninja. And I actually was able to get all 4 first place Greninja, and I think I might have traded for 1 of them. I know I got at least 3 of them from actual tournaments getting first place, but I think I might have traded 1 of them away. Or not 1 of them away, but I think I might have traded for 1. But yeah, they're nice. And then 3 Greninja BREAK. What this does is, you can discard a water energy from your hand and put 6 damage counters on any of their Pokemon. Any of them. And this actually helps a lot in the Raikou matchup. I played a game against Raikou. I wasn't playing this deck at the League Cup, but I played it for a fun match against Raikou, and I almost won, actually. We almost tied, actually. But it helps a lot because you can just double Giant Water Shuriken and get a knockout on one of their Raikou, and then you can Giant Water Shuriken on their Voltorb. Also, but it kind of wastes the water energy since they'll just evolve into Electrode and blow up anyway. And then our last Pokemon is Beedrill EX. You can easily switch this for a Jirachi. I'm going to tell you a bit about how to play this deck, because there's an interesting loop kind of thing that I love to do, and it pretty much guarantees your win if you successfully get it more than once. For Sycamore, this is the only thing unusual is 2N. I play Flare Grunt instead of the 3rd N, and I think it works a lot better. 1 Lucinder, 1 Ace Trainer, 1 Fisherman, and the Flare Grunt. Also, I will be deck profiling Pancake pretty soon. Now, I'm not sure about the stadium yet. 2 Rough Seas, 1 Silent Lab. I'm super torn because I kind of want to do 2 Faded Town, 1 Rough Seas. Kind of want to do 2 Faded Town, 1 Silent Lab. I kind of like, but I also like it like this. I wouldn't say 2 Silent Lab, but other than that, it's hard to decide. But I think for now, I've been testing it like this, so I'm most familiar with it like this. But the numbers work really well with Faded Town also, so I might want to do Faded Town instead of the Rough Seas. 4 versus Seeker. This deck doesn't play Ultra Ball at all, so... Oh, actually, no, that's not true. It plays 2 instead of 4. Because it plays 4 Dive Ball. Most of your Pokemon are water, except for the Beedrill, so... 3 Max Potion. 2 Ultra Ball, as I was saying. 2 Bursting Balloon. 2 Super Rod. And 1 E-Hammer. The E-Hammer is just, discarding special energy, because it's, especially against Vespiquen. For energy, we have Siphon Water and 3 Splash. I like it this way, but you can also cut 1 of the water for another Splash. I played it like that for a while, but I think I like it better with 7 water. So, here's kind of how to play. So, your first thing about setting up is you want to get your hand to a really good point with Talonflame. Then you want to have a Frogadier and be able to water duplicates for at least 2, ideally. 3 is the best, but, you might have 1 prized. Then you want to have at least 2 Greninja BREAK on the field. So, you have 1 active and 1 on your bench. Next, you need either 3 water energy or 2 water in the splash. It doesn't really matter. So, you Giant Water Shuriken once, retreat, Giant Water Shuriken, and attach. Now, since it has free retreat, normally I would say you want to attach to the bench one, because either you're going to Giant Water Shuriken, retreat, Giant Water Shuriken again, or at the very least you can retreat still, no matter what, if you don't get any water energy or whatever. So yeah. Oh, and in the mirror match, what you want to do is, Beedrill actually helps a lot in the mirror match with, Tool Scrapper. But you just want to Shadow Stitching, just keep them from Giant Water Shurikening, and hope they make a misplay, really, to Moonlight Slash you, or maybe they get too greedy with prizes and Moonlight Slash you once to knock you out, and then take that opportunity to Giant Water Shuriken. But when you're playing the mirror match yourself, just keep Shadow Stitching, and really the Max Potion and the Bursting Balloon are what help you the most, and I guess the E-Hammer too. You just want to deny your opponent prizes. I would even say try to deny them Rough Seas. So try to Silent Lab them. But yeah. So now for the card trick stuff. So first is, this is more common in Yu-Gi-Oh, but spreading your graveyard. You just kind of do that and then literally just go like that with your, the kind of the palm, kind of the flat of your hand. Just do that, and sometimes you need to do it more than once, but yeah. Doesn't always work because I'm not very good at it, because I normally don't need to do it very often, but it looks pretty cool when you do it successfully. Next is Riffle Shuffle, I guess you could call it. Just where you take 2 parts of the deck and just go like that. Literally all you do is, I'll even take my trainers and do it. You literally just, if you know how to do this, which you literally just take your hand and kind of let all the cards go like that. Not at once though. Then just do that with both and push them together. And then do that. I don't really know how to do the bridge, but also if you just want a normal shuffle and your cards are like really clumped together and like that, a good thing you can do is do that. Because see, now you can shuffle better just by kind of doing that, and then, well, that didn't work, but you know what I mean. Just to kind of loosen the cards up. And then for the hand shuffle, which this irritates my mother, but it's this thing. It's really satisfying up to a point. So, you have your hand like this. Then I don't know if you're going to see it, but you hold it like that, and then just bring it up like that, and then bring it up like that, and then just keep doing that really fast. And then you kind of do that with your other hand, like, I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, and it's super fun to do, and pretty easy once you know how to do it. And then, there's one other thing I wanted to show, but I don't remember what that was. Oh yeah, and also, a tip for organizing your hand, actually, especially with this deck, is you can just kind of like, I don't know, so say this is your hand, you know, and, you know, shuffle it up. Using technique. Say you want that at the back, you can just kind of do that, and that's pretty cool too. And just kind of bring the cards closer like that. There's no real technique to this, but just kind of showing you flourishes that you can do. Pretty fun. But yeah, also another fun thing to do is if you have a really big hand and you kind of like just accidentally like drop it or whatever, you can like fan it out and then do that, and then it all just comes back in one nice. Or you can just do the simpler option and just do that, and then it's perfectly fine. But I think doing that looks cooler. So yeah. And you know, if you're playing the game and you've been doing it for a while and you can't get much better, the easiest thing you can do is look cool while you're doing it. Especially if you're bad at it, which I'm not really particularly bad at it, but, you know, just, if you know you're going to lose in style. Like decking yourself out when you know you're going to lose with Night March. I've done that countless times. Anyway, Happy New Year's. Leave a like, subscribe, keep on gaming, and hopefully I can get that pancake list out soon. Bye.